Hello, Possum's Dreymasmith here, back in the Nether, which seems a lot quieter and safer place to be after being chomped on by the Ender Dragon. We are going to build my Nether Wart Farm today. Now, I have mapped out where it's going. I don't yet know whether it's going to be freestanding or joined up to the bunker. The bunker is definitely going to change. But in the meantime, this needs doing. So we need to get out our materials. They're in a couple of that one, this one, and there's a box here somewhere, that one. Okay, so we'll pop them down. You'll have to excuse the state of this. This is just to ghast proof it until I can come up with a better solution. So we don't need that yet. We do need these and lots of this. Okay, and if you'll excuse me, I just need to make some slabs. There we go. All right, now what I'm doing first is I am putting in the blast proof blocks, and then we will put in the more perishable blocks. These are just to mark where I have to put towers. Oh, speaking of, well, columns rather than towers. But speaking of that, may as well take the whole lot for the moment. Okay, so this is our foundation layer. So it'll take me a minute to get going, and then we'll be away like no one's business. Whoops. So what I'm doing to begin with is an up-down pattern with stone brick slabs. There'll be ups and downs there, but at the moment the dirt's marking the place of other things. So I'll just pop these all the way around and I'll get on with the next bit. That's most of the slabs in. I'm just going to put these in as, well, they are the bottom of the towers, but they're also placeholders at the moment, so I can finish the slabs and get rid of the dirt. And then I'm going to build up columns in nether brick. And as I said, I'm going to do all the blast proof blocks first. Now, before I get started, I just want to say there will be snow in this build. I want to thank Soulfire X for all his alternate suggestions. That was great, Soulfire, thank you. And I want to thank Cupcake Kitty and Roger Snow for their feedback. The three of you guys, I really appreciated that. I tested out everything in a creative world, and after everything, I've decided I really do like the snow down in the hub, and I'm going to use it for this build as well. So thanks, everyone. Oh, there's lava up there somewhere. Okay, that is a concern because I have to dig out some of this. We'll see. All right, let's get on with building. And that, stop burning please, that is why I'm doing the blast proof blocks first. And if you're a bit eagle-eyed, you'll notice that that is a couple of blocks lower than it was. The cavern is slightly taller than I had anticipated, so instead of having a step up down there, going up 2 blocks and in, I've brought it down so it fits. And actually, I found that the step up was getting increasingly annoying every time I went back down to get stuff and back up again. So this is it now. One more floor to go, and then we can start working on the non-blast proof blocks. That's when it gets a little harrowing. Okay, this is the start of the top platform, which is, or the top room, which is going to be like a viewing room. It's not much of a view out that side, I'll grant you, but kind of impressive out this way. I'll just come back in if you don't mind. Still some horrifyingly long drops, but we're getting closer. I've just got to get up there and finish going around, and then I can do the roof, and then we can start putting in our snow blocks and our glowstone and our glass. And those noises are what I'm worried about. It's been pretty much Ghast central here from beginning to end. And I am aware that's a bit of a danger. We've had a couple of lava spills, but you know, that's the way it goes. Hopefully it won't look all this way up. That would be really nice, because I don't want to get knocked off. This is a little bit nerve-wracking. I've got to go right the way around like this, and I'll knock out bits of the roof as I go. That ghast is so close. I know I can still hear a ghast, but it can't see me up here. Well, it might be able to, but it's unlikely. So not quite the same as working indoors, especially when you can just see its feet then, but not far off. Okay, the rest of the roof can wait. Let's get some of our more precarious blocks done. Okay, as per the Nether Hub. Snow. Oh no! Excuse me, I have to be so careful not to place them incorrectly. So what did I just do? Now on this bottom floor, it's quite easy. It's just 2 rows of 3. Okay, now we go up to the 1, 2, 3, the 4, sorry, this level. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So just the same. Okay, so I'll go around doing that if I can. I have to start putting some soul sand in soon. Alright. Oh, I don't want to ghast while I'm doing this. Okay, now we connect them up. And hope the ghast doesn't spot us. And in the gaps, glowstone. Now we do the last bit for this. And I know what I'm doing. Oh, I wish they wouldn't do that. Okay. That. And then we just fill in with black glass. And this can be replaced with a sea lantern. Now that one I'm not entirely sure. Not a sea lantern glowstone, I'm not entirely sure with that one where I want the glass to start, because I do need a door in. Right. This is the one I'm worried about. Get it done quickly. Alright, I think that's the first module more or less done. There's a couple of bits of glowstone to put around the outside. Just got to check where those ghasts are. Well, there we go. The roof disappears up into the roof. But we've got the bottom module done. The other two modules are more or less the same. And then we put in our soul sand. It's getting there. Anything that gets dropped at the moment can despawn. It's like they know I'm in here. See, look. They are just... Yeah, it is like they know I'm here. I forgot about that. Let's start putting down some of the blocks to block that off. There we go. I don't know how much they can see. We'll just block what we can. Oh, that one's done. There we go. And yeah, those don't matter. Okay. They now cannot see me. Ever vigilant though. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get out and have a look at this from the outside for a little while. Now, for the moment, I'm leaving this one open because there's a whole lot of caverns and things in there that I want to investigate and get quartz from and stuff like that. Oh, chicken jockey! We finally see one. I have never seen one before. All right, all we've got to do now is put lights in here, which I've got to do from underneath, and put the soul sand in and plant out the nether wart. And then we are actually done with this. So we may as well go and have a look from the outside. Here. And I'm not exiting through there. I'm actually blocking that up since it became Ghast Alley. And there we are, that's my tower. The top's still lost in the ceiling and I might still chip some of that away. But the fact that it looks like that, that's my fault for miscalculating. Other than that, I quite like that. Now we've got to fix that. Now that really looks insignificant and extra awful. But we'll get there. Okay, now I'm just telling you now, before we get started, I do not have enough soul sand to do all of this, because this farm will grow 700 nether wart at a time, and I do not have 700 soul sand. But I'll put in what I can, and between episodes I'll go soul sand hunting, or soul sand gathering more specifically. You don't exactly hunt the stuff, do you? And we'll get this farm properly up and running. But in the meantime, I can at least do this. Oh, I hate the way you sink into it. It's revolting. Right, now, as I said, I do not have enough soul sand to do every level at the moment. So I have done the bottom level, the 4th level, and the 7th level. So at least when I fall now, I'll no longer plummet. Even if I do there, actually. I'll no longer plummet. I'll no longer hurt myself as much. It wasn't far enough to kill me because I've got good boots, but it was far enough to hurt. And there we are, the first of our crops planted down there and down there and on the bottom floor. So it's already growing. As I said, I'll go get some more soul sand and we'll get the whole thing planted up and performing nicely. And no ghasts for the moment. So there we are, one Nether Wart Farm, one pathetic little bunker. We'll fix that. But it's done. And still hidden in the roof. That took ages. And we could have done without Ghast Alley too. But the Nether is what the Nether is. So hopefully you like that. If you do, you know what to do. Whack that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And hit the notification bell. And I will see you next time. Bye.